Alright, so I'm just going to run this down now that we've set up Printshop, and we'll just see what it looks like. Probably going to need to make some minor corrections. Just going to grab this just so we can take a look. You can see here we've got half of the pack serve and the date and training, and then our barcode. It's printing too early, so what I'm going to do is actually delay this. I actually also think the message is probably going to be a little bit big for the bottom of this container, but we can play around with that as well. So we'll come back to our screen. We'll go back into menu, back into condition. I think it's printing too early, so I'm going to change our delay from 100 to, let's try 125. Going to save that, and then we're going to run another container. Always helpful to have a different container that you can run by. I've actually got these from when I was running earlier. There's already a message on here, but we'll just ignore that. We'll run it through a second time, and then we can see where our 25 points actually moves us. And you can see 25 points on that has actually brought us slightly across about 15 mil. But our message is probably going to be a little bit big for the base of this container. So what can we do about that? We can come back to our screen, go back into menu, condition. We can either reduce our dot pitch so everything gets squeezed a little bit closer together, or we can go into our message edit, go to our green bottle, click this pencil and eraser. We can say this is looking a little bit too big, or in this case, maybe I know I'm not going to be able to fit my QR code on here, so maybe I'll just get rid of it entirely, and I'll just click this X, delete the selected module, leave this on here, and I'll say, you know what, I actually want to have this a little bit bigger maybe. So let's just make this 16 by 16, and then I want to center this roughly underneath here, just because that's what I feel like doing. Hit yes. Come back, run another container down, see what it looks like. And again, I've already got a message here, but this is just for a quick training video. Cool, we can see our packs of training on here. Still not quite center, so I would need to increase the delay one more time. We know about those 25 points that we had within our condition menu. It was about 15 mil. So maybe I'll go 160. Let's see if that's the magic number. There's a lot of trial and error at first with these things, so don't get too concerned if it doesn't work straight off the bat. Once it's set up, you won't need to touch anything, and that's when you run your mass production. Cool. Packs of training, roughly center, legible, looks nice. The only other things I'd probably consider doing is you can see that it's a very bold text. The reason being we've got that vertical dot set so high and very large characters, but our print head's quite close to the base of the container. We'd actually reduce the size of everything and we get the same size and that more, maybe a little bit more clarity with this. All right, so that's a quick setup with our KGK printer. All we did was just play around just with message edit, message selection, and those conditions. Those are the main things you'll be doing when you're actually running this on the day-to-day. There's some more advanced functionality just in terms of cleaning and general day-to-day maintenance, but we'll look at that in another video. Thanks, guys.